Hi guys, it's Jax here, and me and Abby are in the bush here in northwestern Ontario. We went for a couple-kilometer walk into to where Lake of the Woods meets the Winnipeg River, and then a little bit beyond. And now we're sitting here. I'll just crank up my light a little bit more. So me and Abby are sitting here. We got the knapsack and the Eagle Tack and the Robinson RCR5, the 47's Mini AA, and we're filming by the grace of the Through Night Neutron neutral white 1C with its frosted lens, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But so we're sitting here, and I came out into the forest tonight to shoot a video to show. I went to go to a power dam to show the throw on the Eagle Tack M2X-C4. Now, I ran into some problems with the camera. My little digital camera doesn't really, it's almost like, it doesn't really capture what's going on, and I'm kind of rarely satisfied with what it's showing you, at least with flashlights. It seems to like to make the hot spot brighter than it is, and the spill dimmer, and then the human eye is so much different. My Eagle Tack M2X-C4 will throw across the river that I went to, but the camera won't pick it up, so it's almost useless to show you you know, to try to take a video to show you what it will do. But so anyways, we're here. It's pitch quiet. We're probably the only people in this area right now. No one else is here. It's maybe around midnight or a little bit later. And so I got the Eagle Tack here right now, and I decided to do a little outdoors video, maybe prop up my light and sit underneath it and talk to you guys. Or after this video, I'm going to probably put the settings on macro or something like that, and do a little EDC commentary about certain things you could do with your flashlights and certain uses you could, uses. Oh, and I just heard some crazy thing in the bush, so pardon me. I'm gonna pull out the Eagle Tack M2X-C4. Some loud noise. I'm leaving you in the dark right now, but there is bears and wolves around here, so let me unscrew the diffuser filter on the Eagle Tack and see what the hell made that sound. Kind of freaked us both out there for a second. The hell is it? Out here it could be just a tree falling, or who knows what the hell that was. I mean, yeah, okay. Well, might have been a big buck or something like that, but okay. So anyways, let me put the Eagle Tack down for a second and find my Through Night Neutron. That was weird, Apex. What the hell was that, huh? What was that? Kind of freaky. So I mean, there is animals. I mean, maybe there's bears or wolves on this island. It's a giant island in Ontario called Tunnel Island. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, I decided to come out here, and rather than show you, well, I'm gonna screw the diffuser filter into the Eagle Tack M2X-C4 and show you what the beam is like, and some of my other flashlights that I reviewed I have with me, and I'm going to show you what the beam is like in close quarters, because the camera won't capture what's going on at distance. So without further ado, I did something neat to my Through Night Neutron. If you have a small everyday carry flashlight that happens to have a removable head where you can actually take out the lens and the reflector, well, you could take that coated glass lens out and run it across the little glass window, and you can run that across you know, gritty sandpaper and frost that clear lens so it's a frosted lens, therefore converting your light into a pure flood unit. And that's how I'm filming you right now. That's one of the things I want to talk about, which is kind of neat, but that's what the Through Night Neutron has right now. I'm not on high. There's high. And there it is in its flood, full floodiness, and it shows, you know, it lights up the bush really well, but the camera's not going to pick that up, so I just popped it down to a lower mode. So yeah, and if you happen to have spare little glass things, like I had a 4.7's Quark flashlight that I broke, so I had that spare little glass window, and I was able to frost that. So I got a clear lens for this one and a frosted lens, but the whole point of this is it's really nice when you're in an outdoor setting. All of a sudden you have this nice area light in case you need to go to the bathroom in the bush, or go into your knapsack and find some food and break out a little meal and stuff like that, or just for a nice wide walking path type of light. So see, this thing's brighter in real life than the camera's making it out to be. That's why I want to show you what it's like walking in you know, closer up with things, and that's where a tight bush trail helps. And so just pardon me for a second, I'm going to leave you in the dark while I walk over to maybe some tighter quarters here. So just the little general area in this little bush here, you can get a good idea about the floodiness of this light. And that's on maximum, which is about 400 lumens. Yeah, so without that frosted lens in there, this light looks a lot different. There's my dog over there. And see this right here? This amount of light here? When I point it over her, this is kind of a more accurate representation of what's going on. She's still looking over there, so something might be across this little body of water. She's in attentive mode. For those of you that haven't met Abby, this is Abby. She's I'm gonna put the camera or the light on a little bit lower. There's 50 lumens. So Abby's 12 years old now, and she lives out here in Ontario, and she's kind of a country dog and walks in the city every now and then. But anyways, Pix, Abby, hello, hi. She doesn't look too terribly happy. So okay. So that's the through night neutron with the frosted lens, and if you want, I'll quickly put the camera down and still talk to you, so bear with me. It's kind of nice that I leave you in the dark this way, because otherwise you see my movement and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to pop this frosted lens off and show you what it looks like without the frosted lens. So I popped the frosted lens, and now you got the hot spot. This is on, let me see. So I'm going to crank it up to max, and there's the difference. See, now you got that blazing hot spot or whatever. And now you can see a little bit more throw with the thing. Down to the water and the shoreline there and stuff like that. So quite a bit more throw. You lose that throw as soon as you put the lens on. And it does a really beautiful job even without the frosted lens. But so there's Abby. And here's the, I'm going to crank the power down. And show you the frosted lens. So right there, it's frosted, and I'm talking about the glass window. You can run that part on sandpaper. Sorry, I'm talking with a flashlight in my mouth. Whoops. So yeah, once again, here's the through night neutron. I'm gonna put it on minimum. Here's 0.9 lumens. Abby, 0.9 lumens. Okay, nice for just farting around your house or something like that. Here's 0.9. Boom, I'm up to 9 lumens. 9 lumens is good for just general stuff. This is without the frosted glass. There's 50 lumens with the through night neutron Neutral 1C XML flashlight. Here's 125 lumens. Starting to build up to its power. And with the RCR123, 450 lumens. Right there. That'll be different when you have a CR123 in there. That'll be about 255 lumens. So I'm going to put the camera down, put my frosted lens back in, and screw my light back together here. And then I'll show you a couple of the other flashlights that I've reviewed in my previous videos in a more, you know, out in the wilderness type of setting. So I guess we'll go with the EagleTac M2X C4 with the neutral, with the diffuser filter in it next. Okay. So I'm screwing that in right now. There we go. Okay, so pardon me, I'm going to pick up the camera. Here's the EagleTac M2X C4 with the triple Cree XREs with the neutral white with the diffuser cap. Looks a little bit greenish, and don't know why. The color tint in my camera's not. It might settle down. So this is it with the diffuser cap on. So this is the lowest setting right here. That's 30 lumens or so. Kind of really nice. You know, I'm gonna ramp it up to the next one. Maybe I forget what this lumen output is. Maybe 125 or something. So there's the EagleTac with the diffuser on. There's 300 lumens with the diffuser cap on, of course. So a pure floodlight right now. There's some juniper bushes and stuff like that, and that's not a, well, it's brighter in real life. And now for max output right there with the diffuser cap on, whoops, sorry, on the EagleTac. And as you can see, it you know, creates a huge circle around me in this dark forest here. And I'll just walk over to the cliff here. Shine it down on the lake that's starting to freeze, the river there. So looking back at Abby sitting there. And this thing really lights up the bush. I mean, pretty neat. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the diffuser cap off for you guys. And try to show you what throw I can with the thing. So here we go. I'm taking the diffuser lens off. And here's the EagleTac M2X C4 with the diffuser lens off. As soon as I turn it on, now you can see how throwy these lights are. They got throw. This is only on 30 lumens, and it still has throw even at 30 lumens. Like, look at that. It's crazy. Right up to this huge white pine, way up there at the top of this, you know, 80-foot or 100-foot white pine. This is only 30 lumens. Down there. Okay, there's, you know, it goes right across this body of water thing. So there's 30 lumens. Here's 125 right there. And camera's not picking it up, but it's shining on trees, you know, 100 and some feet away, whatever. There it is there. Good spill on this. Maybe here's a more accurate representation of the spill, because as soon as you shine it, the camera eliminates the spill and focuses on the hot spot. And the hot spot in real life seems a little bit brighter, maybe something like it's showing, but it doesn't show the spill. Well, see, as the spill builds. And then, okay, so that's 125 lumens. And as you can see, it's still, I better step away from this cliff face. It's still throwing really good. There's a fallen tree. Okay, now I'm going to crank it up to 300 lumens. Whoops, went too far. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 300 lumens. So now the camera's showing a little bit that it reaches, you know, the 150 feet or more, maybe 200 feet across this little little body of water here. There's a birch over there, and brighter in real life than the camera's making it out. And as I start to come closer to me, it's starting to show a more accurate representation of the throw. There's a log over there shining on the pics. Abby the dog. Here's the flood. Okay, now I'm going to crank it up to full power, and there it is at you know, 550, 600 lumens. Camera's not capturing it, but at maybe 300 plus feet, it's lighting up the top of a pine tree. There's a birch there, the other side of the shore. And a little bit closer to home, here's around me in the general direction, the bush over here, the bush over there. So difference in real life than what it shows on the camera. I sound like a broken record, but that's the spill and that's the throw. Hotspot's just a little bit dimmer in real life, but the spill is maybe about the same or just a little bit dimmer. But so there's Abby. Sorry, pics. Okay, so I guess that's the best I can do right now. So in one of my other videos, I did the 4.7's Quark Mini AA. So here it is with 14500 lithium ion cell, and I turn it on to low. Okay, crank it up to next mode. There's medium, and note that mine is no longer as bright as it used to be on a 14500. It seems to hit maximum intensity and then the light engine steps it down to a little bit. So oops, sorry, I gotta find maximum here. Okay, here we are on maximum with the 14500. Oh, it just kicked itself down. Do you see that? That's let me try this again. 1, 2, 3. So this is it on maximum. Nowhere quite as potent as I was telling you about, but it is. But now it, for some reason, the driver likes to step itself down. There's looking back at Abby, and the camera doesn't do this. It's not really showing you what's going on in real life here. The spill is a great big wide bright thing, and the hotspot diffuses out nicely. But when this thing was brand new with the 14500 lithium ion in it, man, it kicked out. Now it seems to be stepping itself down a little bit because of years of, or whatever, of using it with that big old high volt cell. Hi, Pix. Hi. How's it going? What's up? Showing them the 4.7's Mini. And it's still really, like when you're walking down a trail, this is, man, it's a good amount of light. But it's not doing it justice, so I'll turn it off. In real life, you'll be kind of wowed by how powerful that little light is. So here we are in the dark again. I'm going to flick on my Robinson RCR5 with a 14500 cell in it. Really blue looking. It's not that blue in real life. It's the camera. And powerful little sucker. I mean, it throws way the hell over there, lights all that stuff up. Here's Abby. Does a really nice job lighting the whole area up. Camera doesn't, I guess I shouldn't say that anymore. It just isn't doing its thing, but any of you guys try to make your own videos, you'll see what I mean. So here's low on the Robinson. Pretty decent. And this is me with the settings just as they are on the camera. I didn't crank up the white exposure. I didn't touch anything this time because I flooded it. Because I set the white exposure weird last time and flooded it out. But there's the Robinson, who's now the light is stabilized a bit. It's no longer that raging blue. And here it is on low. But yeah, so you know, pardon me, I'm gonna go throw the through night neutron back on because it's a pleasant looking beam. Make sure it's not on maximum here, which it is. Okay, so anyways, don't know if that helped. I don't know, maybe it's better to show you flashlights where there's a little bit of city lights or something like that to help the camera out or whatever, you know. Maybe that would help it, I'm not too sure. But anyways, from me and Abby out here in northwestern Ontario, I guess we better start our walk back to the highway and then back to where the car is parked, a couple of kilometers away. So from the Boreal Forest in Canada with Jax and the pics. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching, okay? Bye.